Hey, so today's tutorial, I want to continue with looking at the pelvis. And we looked at it in Warrior 2 and Warrior 1, sort of the positioning kind of laterally, side to side, a little bit of twisting, rotation. Today we're going to talk about it in forward folding. So think of when you're standing on your feet and hinging forward. I'll show you in a second. But imagine again that your pelvis is this bowl that is filled with water. And actually, I'll stand up so you can see this. So imagining that the hip bones, they're parallel to the floor, you're in this neutral position, the bowl is neutral and it won't lose any of that water. And then you can explore tilting the pelvis. So if you imagine tilting your hip bones forward, notice how my butt kind of starts to jut out, and you can think of water starting to spill forward out of the pelvis. And as you do that, that helps to facilitate folding forward. Now, what can happen is if you have tight hamstrings, they don't have as much, let's say, elasticity. So as you start to tilt, you may not be able to tilt because your hamstrings are pulling the back of the pelvis down. So a lot of times what happens, I'll show you the difference. If you tilt the pelvis and fold, notice how the folding and the hinging really comes from the hips. That's why teachers say hinge from the hips oftentimes. And if you have that restriction, my pelvis can't tilt, so notice my back starts to round. So a lot of times, people who are restricted in the back side of the body, this is what the forward fold looks like. So in that case, you can bend the knees, it takes some slack off the back side of the body, and maybe helps to tilt the pelvis and not have as much rounding. For me, when I get that rounding in my back, I feel a lot of pressure and discomfort. So I don't know what it feels like for you, it might feel different. But let's just try it if you haven't tried it already. So just put your feet hip distance apart. I like that for this. And then start to tilt the hip bones forward. My teachers used to call this J-Lo. I think that's a little bit of a dated reference. I don't know, Kardashians. That's going to be dated too at some point. But imagine you let your butt stick out, but your belly's still drawing up towards the spine. And you feel restriction, like my pelvis can't tilt anymore, bend the knees, and then come all the way forward. And you can just see what that feels like. And then you can come up to standing. And this is something that you really can play with, this tilting of the pelvis, to see how that can facilitate your forward folds. Notice I said just then to kind of lift the belly up towards the spine, because what you don't want to do is as you tilt the pelvis, just dump into your back and come into this back bend. So you want to have some support here on the front side of the body as you tilt the pelvis. You kind of have to figure out how to tilt and control this at the same time. So hopefully that's helpful. I've had a lot of students say, oh, I never understood that my pelvis kind of had to rotate. And that, I think, is a really helpful image as you come into your forward folds. So I hope that helps you.